Welcome to Part 10 of Marriland's Pokémon Diamond Adventure. Alright, in Eterna City, one of the first things you need to do is go to the house right next to the Pokémon Center. See this old guy here? You gotta talk to him, the underground man. Sounds kinda shady if you ask me. But talk to him and pick up the Explorer kit. You need to have this before you exit the city. And, well, before the storyline will progress and stuff. Take on his mentoring thing and he'll tell you some stuff. I might cover the underground of Sinnoh later on. Right now, I'm just gonna do the story. I really will do mini games and stuff later. That's just fun. The only downside is it's on the bottom screen and I'm trying to figure out how to record that. Alright, so there's a Team Galactic dude there who talks about his building. Wonder if it's up here. Ooh, look at that. Hey, who's this? Cynthia. I'd like to encounter something like that. I really would. If I could encounter some really big legendary Pokemon, I can use Cut. Actually, even though you get HM1 here, you can't use Cut until after you've beaten the gym leader. And see those little bushes blocking that building back there? Guess what? You cut them down with Cut. Crater of Daya. This Pokemon lived long, long ago. It must be really old by now. Let's see. What else is in town? There's this bicycle shop here. There's, this building down here. This guy. Right here. No, not this guy. He's definitely not the guy I want to talk to. This guy. The old guy. He's the name raider. He will change the nicknames of your Pokemon. Also in that building, you can talk to, this little kid up here. And you can trade your Weasel that you can catch like right outside for a Chatot. It's a pretty good trade because you aren't going to get a Chatot for a while. One last thing before you take on the gym, just so you remember, talk to this lady here in the Pokemon Center and she will give you the Friendship Checker Poketch app. Just something you might want to not forget. After you've gotten the Poketch app and you've healed your Pokemon, and whenever you're ready and did all the things in town, go to the gym and talk to the gym leader here, Gardenia. You need to fight all 4 trainers in this gym in order to fight Gardenia. The first can be found all the way... Oops, can't go that way. You have to wander around back here. Right there. You see her? She's kind of hiding right here. This is the first trainer. You have to fight them in sequential order. Let's see. She's got a Cherubi. And I've got an Alakazam. Who do you think will win, huh? Being around level 20, 18 to 20 is a good range of levels. I'm only using two Pokemon here because I'm saving room for later party members. That's just how I work. It's how I play the game. So that's why mine are at, like, 22 and so. I mean, really, why do I need to train something like Shinx, let's say, that I had in my party? I don't need to train it, because I'm not going to use it. I already know the Pokemon that I'm going to be using in my team, more than likely. You catch them later on in the game. I don't want to have to waste experience. Okay, the second trainer can be found right back here. See her? She's kind of hiding. Let's switch to Marriland, the Monferno here. Fight this chick. She's got 3 Pokemon, eh? A Budew. She should be all more familiar with fighting by now. Fire attacks work great in this gym. I mean, that just goes without saying. Flying type attacks are also really good. Starly is a good Pokemon to train for this. It'll probably be Staravia by the time you get to this gym if you've been training it. And it'll know Wing Attack. And it'll be pretty useful in battle here. I obviously don't need it. I'm using Monferno. I mean, it's enough to take down an army of Grass-type Pokemon. And since a lot of Grass-type Pokemon are part Poison, too, Alakazam's Confusion attack will do a lot of damage as well. So I'm perfectly well equipped for this gym. If you start with Chimchar, if you start with Chimchar, you should not have too many difficulties with this gym. This is the gym you'll do good against. If you started with Piplup, on the other hand, you might run into some problems. If you really are having problems with this gym, you can go to the north of Eterna City, and there's a little patch of grass there on Route 207. Or wait. Yeah, I think it's Route 207. No, maybe it isn't. No, I'm thinking of something else. I'm thinking of Oreburgh. You can go to the east of this route, and there's like a little patch of grass there. And in that patch of grass, you can find a Ponyta. Makes a great Fire-type Pokemon. In fact, if you didn't start with Chimchar, it's probably the only other Fire Pokemon you'll get in the game. In fact, it is the only other Fire Pokemon. Anyway, okay, third trainer. Right here, hidden behind these 3 trees, like a ninja. Yeah, Ponyta works really nice in this gym. Just train it up a few levels, have it Ember it to death or whatever, and it'll really help. But I know, people who start with Piplup, they sometimes might have a problem or two with this. Or just train a Starly up to a Staravia, and you'll also have a good edge against it. Oh, I used the wrong attack. I hate that. I have to reorder my attacks. Ugh. You can stop hitting. Just want to get on with it. There we go. A real attack. If you're using Turtwig, having it use Curse a lot is a really good idea against Pokemon in this gym. Because since it's a Razor Leaf attack, the Pokemon here will probably resist it. If you use Curse, it'll help increase the damage you do. And make it so even then it's fine. Using Tackle works too, but Razor Leaf probably does a little bit more, even with the resistance, because it's the same type as Turtwig, and it has a good chance of a critical hit. Alright, the last trainer is up in that corner you just saw there. I got off talking again. Just has a Roselia, level 17. Nothing too much. You can handle that. If you can't, look into getting another Pokemon, because you'll want to be ready. And after you've beaten all 4 of those trainers, you can just go back to the center, right up here, and get ready to fight Gardenia.